Revolution to bongo grass yard. This is a wake-up call to all sleeping and slumbering Jamaican people. It's about time to rise for your justice and your liberty and your freedom. But if you no rise and rebel, you're not gonna get none to bongo grass yard. Remember that. But the politicians, them don't decide, say, them are gonna just mash down Jamaica people and push in a corner to go put you under your jaw and sit down and wander and ponder and wander around the road and pick out your head and them call you madman and madwoman. That way them boy a plan. So you see, this one is to make sure that all little slumbering mentality people understand themselves. I know I overstand where I go on in a jam rock, a bongo grass cat. You understand me? For after everything go on from slavery until now, it's like poor people coming like them still asleep. And a time for poor people put fun and joke behind, cause a revolution time. Far from them say, slavery abolish until now. How come we still have squatting? And we say we are squatters. We should have get land from them time they show liberty and freedom to bongo grass cat. So how come we still have your parent in a rent yard and tenement yard? And you're supposed to have liberty from the time them give it emancipation so-called. I want to know, look on the national heroes we supposed to have, we struggle our struggle. We make black people, poor people, slave descendants have some liberty, and them use stick and stone and bow and arrow. We struggle our struggle. And now we have some long M16 to bongo grass cat, and some AK-47 and some M1 Mach 1 and all kind of weapon with free way out of bandage. And the same slave a shoot slave. So what happened to the struggle with Bogle struggle and Nanny struggle and all William Garden and them people were executed for free black people out of this bongo grass cat arms house, yeah, where them boy, yeah, so-called politician, where as far as me is concerned, them are some little sinister what try uphold colonialism same way. After the white man said him done with it, them come take it up. And I come talk about them is representing people to take we out of the concerns of slavery. We make we come still stay here, so, and there, so, to bongo grass cat. And we have the big gun them. How slave have so much gun? Police a slave picnic. Soldier a slave picnic. Security force a slave picnic. And the youth them with them called shatters in the ghetto, a slave picnic. And yet a slave master alone used to have gun to keep slave in order when colonialism was in its prime stages. So how come so much slave have so much gun, and yet we are taking a shoot down one another? The party where a shoot down one another at the Triple P party, they talk about PMP party and JLP party. They talk about the PPP party, where is poor people picnic party. How come so much poor people picnic a shoot down and kill one another, and yet the gun them where we have a slave master give it them, and yet slave master use them same gun them to keep we in order, and now give it them for do what? We shoot down another, we be take it and liberate one another. With the same struggle with Bogle and Nanny and Kojo and William Gardner and Marcus Garvey and all them people struggle to make we liberal. And that we fi deal with the gun them, because them man they never did have no gun, and them did use them mouth, and yet as we a gun them in the face with just them mouth. See, and now we have gun for face gun, and we are taking that a shoot long with little granny and with little sister 2-month old. How with that? How we kind of thing that? How we the struggle with black people have? Where Bob Marley sing about? Where all kind of people come dead about? How come we black people sit down and I take all them things from the so-called politician them, where them dead appointed and elected to take care of our welfare and well-being and make Jamaica people look good to bongo grass cat? Because Jamaica people are people who look good, because we know if we look good, and we struggle if we look good, and we struggle hard to send the people them go to school, for them come out, come look good, and all them come turn us be a go-go and shatter. How we are going here? And we are going to jam rock ya. Them things that we go with. A time for revolution now. Because if it not happen now, it not go happen. And we out there kill one another with this big dirty gun. Them carry gun come get hungry out. A hungry man is an angry man. So when a hungry man have a gun, you think you can talk to him. You think you can run joke with him. And yet them know say in the ghetto appear hungry youth, and them bring be a big gun come give the hungry youth them. You think them people we are do them thing there no know what the outcome of that are gonna be. So all you mean about talk about crime and gun crime. You have guy with plant gun seed to bongo grass. And I eat the fruit thereof, cause them don't tell you say crime does not pay. But yet we come here now say crime pay. Pay who? Yeah, pay Madden. Cause right now it's coming like gun sign contract with Madden. You understand? And who it no kill, it fatten. And the gun seed with them boy a plan. It come like everyone take time adopt this gun fever thing. Because politicians start bring gun in a Jamaica. And every other man now I take it up on themselves and I bring gun to Jamaica cause what? Him you see him little brother get gunned down. And him have two more little brother. And him would want feel like see them two little brother might go get gunned down too. So him get so scared to the gun thing so prevalent and him a lose him little brother them. It look like him set up to lose them. Him a go try bring something now. We come give him little brother now. We claim say him a go give him little brother something to protect him. When him do that and gone back and find him you see him little brother dead again. And next one dead, or him gone to jail to shoot a man and they are prison and him have to come back now with liar and burial and you understand? So no follow them boy when come plant them guns see. You understand? Better you construct your little brethren and bring things come give him for occupy him time and make him stay home and stay in. Bring a computer, bring some kind of constructive thing. If you make him involved so much that no gun thing can't bother coming out and say you can't save him. You can't bring no gun come give him say well boy you gotta protect him. Because you don't know. And all the while him can't have it, time him not have it. A judgment and if them know say him have it, them no want to see him with it. Them go want to come kill him same way. So no follow them politician boy. You understand? Cause so them set it. Cause when you feel like you protect your little brother, you're gonna put yourself in a more problem. Because you're run up and down now. When the repercussions and them things they go on, when you go bring things come give man, always have big things will happen. True that. And you now. Them no business with nobody. Them go set it up and left it so. Where every man start kill every man. Imagine, me and you grow as brethren. Me and you never war it, me and you never have nothing yet. But yet me and your son can't agree. Because of some borderline thing and some guns to guns so prevalent. That your son will go shoot my son. And me and you have to go on my son burial. Or my son shoot your son. And me and you have to go on your son burial. Because me and you are still friends. So I make me and your son can't be friends. All them kind of things that the man them come set up and we. So man have to be careful and don't make them set you up and make you bring things nowhere. Come give no one. God them responsible for everything we come here. God them never start it. It only go on so now. See, remember that. To bongo grass cat. How we really are going. You understand? Me know none of them things there's that Jamaican will work so hard and go through so much struggle to see Jamaican people live better than how them live here right now. You understand me? And the man them will get the job. If they do the job, them don't know nothing about the job. Because them coming like shoemaker do carpenter work. You understand? Because a doctor of medical science feel like say him academically acquainted medically. Him not acquainted politically. Because they're two different science, two different approach, two different kind of work. And liar can't just run come to a politician unless him go do political science to qualify to be a politician. Because a peer mistake I go make to bongo grass cat. And that me see I go on Jamaica. The politician them no know where them a do. And you're not supposed to take a job if you're not qualified for it. That's collecting money under false pretense and that a fraud. You understand? So I be a big time fraud I go on. Which part man a calling them friend who him think him now make enough money in a profession where him go to school go learn. So him call him in a politics. To poor people taxes and poor people sweat and blood and tears available to politician. It give him right to take out $6 billion and how much $1 billion out of revenue. And yet the law of the land will say if a man thief a coconut him go to prison. But yet a guy can take billions of dollars and that are not crime. So what is crime then? Old people used to tell me one time, say, look out for never see come see people, cause some people were never used to nothing and come have access to something. Them no want no one else existing, them just want them alone. You understand? Them used to shit in a pit toilet. So them want everybody to go back down there, so because push button toilet them have now. You understand? Them people them are dangerous people them. And then you have this argument about get rich in Jamaica if you don't have money, you don't have no power. For the 21 family, them will rule Jamaica. And the 21 family will have the whole of the money. So if you have authority as a politician and you don't have money, you're not rated. So enough man now get access to money through authority. Forget rich, that when him lose the authority, him still have power because him have the people's wealth to bongo grass, yeah? You think that's how it ever go? It now go so. Because the whole of them are criminal and them for come go to jail. Quick too, for the people them wealth. And then we never borrow the whole heap of money from all over the place. We don't know how much them borrow. But when if you pay back, we say every Jamaican hold 100,000. And yet when them money they borrow, we not get none of it. It not spend on school. It not spend on road. It not spend to build new hospital and clinic. And all them so appear new prisoner bill. You understand? I'm here them a build prisoner where I must see them are going at that, you know. Because the more poor people now going to them big prison where them a build like them criminals are going at that. You understand? So can watch it now. Crime fighter where you come from, wherever you come from. Remember say, you don't come to come lock up them little youth away. Them is victim of the circumstances. You come to come lock up the guys them we create the circumstances. To bongo grass cat. Them sent from foreign for all kind of crime fighter to come to Jamaica. Oh, you go fight gun crime when you see a little youth with a gun and you shoot him down without even investigate when get the gun for him standard, for him age and the position where him will not hurt. Him can buy a bun or a bullet. So if you want a gun with value $150,000 and the guys them say them are crime fighters. Them no see say if fight crime you have to go to the source of crime and the root of crime. Because what? The man them were root of crime what? A big white collar boy them. Crime a crime and criminal a criminal. Yes, and I look at you in the ghetto we found a gun. We don't have a gun because him in the ghetto him is a criminal. Or because him in the so-called garrison, him if he just come take the blame and you say him a shot and him a criminal. So how him get the gun? Is that a criminal game? How the gun come in the country? Is that a criminal bring it in? How it pass custom immigration and all them people there? No be a criminal them there. We make it a pass and see it and know it that I make it pass. So how come not take step on the little youth then? Youth and youth to never wise up enough. Because you don't have the power now no enough. Just call upon the youth. Because the youth strong. You can't let down the father, you know. The father call upon youth and you let him down. You make him look like him don't know him I say. After him say youth strong, and them boy come give you some big strong arms, and a weak no one another, kill one another. A strength will be strength wider and put fun and joke behind, and struggle the struggle, to liberate yourself, and with future little brother and sister and pick them out of this bongo grass car colonialism schism. You know see? Well right now, if Jamaican youth no see say, not now go on for them. A bus gun in the direction of where them a bus it. Then them a go and bus it, you know. And enough more I got dead. Cause Bob Marley did done say, many more will have to suffer, and many more will have to die. And him do him their own for you ask him why. So hear this. All youth right now owe it to themselves as Jamaican born youth. You know where else to go? Kind of where else to go, you still what? Yardy. You're Jamaican born youth. Jamaica belong to you. Jamaica don't belong to some little old politician. Because them was youth, and when them was youth, the politician in a few them time didn't make provision. Although enough of them countrymen there used to go to school barefoot and walk miles because a bus never exists. And now only for Nike and filler. You understand? And them used to go to school barefoot until the system make them come turn doctors and lawyers and all these great people, because the system did provide for them educationally and make it affordable and available that them could have come to where them are do as guys now we get that privilege, we inherit that privilege, we for them contribution forward or back to the next generation. Where the example was set by Bustamante and Norman Manley and all Nether Soul and Lightburn and them old time politicians there. We used to go in them pocket and take out the money and build things for benefit this country. Monuments, when we see them politician boy tear down all of the resources, sugarcane, banana, coconut, citrus, vegetables of all different description, yams, sweet potato, Irish potato, ginger, pimenta, name them, where them thing they gone. Look on our Coronation Market, we built in honor of Queen Elizabeth in 1953. A beautiful marketplace where all the people from the 13 parishes used to come to sell their agricultural products. Them man ain't build nothing near market, yet them mash down Earwood Street, them mash down Chiggerfoot, the market where all of them mother used to come sell them products. We send them go to school, and now them tear down all them place there and them build back none. You understand? All them things there. What that? Which part the people them are gonna sell them product when them have this stuff with them plant in the country we come to town to sell? Where them are gonna sell it? You can't sell it on the street side. because you don't know. And the place where you will sell it is no more in existence because Coronation Market no exists no more. Or maybe them soon turn it in a prison like how them do things Jamaica. For all the good things where Jamaica is to produce coming out of things Jamaica going over the world. And more deportee we are produced now because a prison them turn it in a workhouse. You understand? So at times Jamaica people will stand up against them foolishness good. Or sooner or later, the whole of we are going to just go live in a prison to bongo grass cat and not even market. We are going to have to sell with little country products so you don't know what we are going to country people. Saying, remember that to bongo grass cat. And only agriculture alone, them boy are mashed down, you know. Them mashed down all of the transportation system where is to carry Jamaica people to and from to do them business, you know. What happened to the airline, the national airline? That no exists no more. What happened to the railway system? National railway system, that no exists no more. The national bus transportation system where is to carry people through the corporate area. Them things no exist no more. Be a privately owned this and privately owned that. You understand? Look on the national parks. Want to up garden where picnics to go enjoy themselves and have different trips and outings and all different schools used to assemble here. Want to them place there. Want to race course. The same. Where all schools, children from all different dimensions end up a race course to come play and meet and greet and have fun. Want to them place there. All them place they dismantle and the man them don't set up no new one. Them tear down the good old ones where them would want to say old and them don't set up no good new ones. For the little youth them have. That is what them dealing with. What them deal. And you know what happened to? I feel it's because most of the man them in the house is country people them. Them not really identify with too much things as far as where Kingston is concerned. So when them come to Kingston, they might happen to go here or happen to go there. So but them not really have these places to go because it's children who born and grow at Kingston, go a race course regular and go at Hope Garden and all them places and catch the bus and all them things there. So you find say through the man them not identify with them original things there. Them don't enthuse, them don't have no urge to uphold these monumental statutes were set by the previous politician them. You know, so that's the people's things, they belong to the people. About people's concern. Them don't pay them thing in their mind. Them just worry about how much money them can come in to get rich because most politicians are that him come to come do. Get rich. The old politicians them used to take money to them pocket and do things. Them man I say them nah do that. Cause that cause them politicians they be dead poor and all kind of foolishness. But you see, sometimes you're poor and you're rich in another way. So maybe a man might give up the little vanity and the little material, little money. But him rich can become a hero. He become someone where the people look up to and respect. Even though him is not present, his presence is ever felt. You understand? So enough guys that come talk about them not coming to politics to leave poor like them poopa or them mumma or them generation. The left legacy there. Because them come take up. Them be go with that. You understand? Them think they have fraud business. You just come take up and you not put down and you not contribute nothing and you want so much. That will go with. I know me know say them politicians don't love Jamaica people. None at all. Them prove it like everywhere. Because when the people vote for them, it's the majority vote. Make them win the election. Not a minority vote. But majority of the people who give them the majority vote is not staunch Labour right or staunch PNP. It's people who will go from left to right because them is not satisfied with the administration of the government in power and so they will switch. So the politicians don't really love the people them because them know so them switch on them when them ready and get them out. And then now when them vote them back in, them use back that pan the same majority they and go cater for them little staunch people. That even all of them staunch people need. And go some of them, I mean no staunch Labour right and PNP will suffer when them party in a power and them know what I talk about. To bongo grass cat. Still, so a man does nobody go on like say no know me a chat about. So most of the time the man them are business with the people them. Them go business with the so-called power where them get and access to the people's wealth and money where the people them put in there through taxation. Imagine Jamaica go get hurricane and Gilbert lick everybody roof and poor people feel it the most. And people stay from abroad and sympathize with Jamaica condition and send flood relief, all different kind of things. Tents and beds and zinc and name it. And because a politician minister no feel justified with the result of the election where it just happened or whatever relate to the result of what election took place. Him dump the whole of the zinc and the whole of the flood relief in the sea because him vex said the result now go the way how him see it. What is all of them thing there? Them man don't love Jamaica people not at all, and the same people them want come rule and sit them over and claim say them is the prime minister of these people. I don't believe in that a bongo grass cat. And when it comes to knowing what to do and what not to do, as far as the appointment, election, whatever a politician get, if a man even have a heart, if a man coming out of politics and him can't say him know about politics, but him really care about him people then. Him will always find a way and a means of how to make it work in the best interest of the people, because he will consult with people who know about the thing. We get it done, and in so doing, he will get it done. But them becomes arrogant, and because them are the boss and them are minister, them no want to take no talk. And when them do a pure arms house, because as far as me is concerned, you know, Jamaica people smarter than the minister them, you know. And that's why Jamaica no mash down already, you know. And everybody out the door, you know, and be a blood and wickedness, you know. And because Jamaica people are thinking, you know, because the way them man has set up Jamaica people, you know. Jamaica people are supposed to do some dangerous things, you know. But it's because Jamaica people smart, them just find a way to get out of all of them things where them brother are set up, you know. You understand? And just because the people them smart, I'm rate Jamaica people for that. Tolerate all of them arms house when me see go on in and them just light bill raise, you know we have pay light bill for money gone up, zoom speed, water. You bill at 2,000 last month, this month it a 8. Your telephone the same appear kind of gangsterism and Ku Kluxism and Jamaica people just sit down and just hold them things and not get wicked. I mean no Jamaica people can get really wicked, you know. So you know say I rate Jamaica people say smart, them smarter than them politicians here. Because what them really want the people them to do, the people them not do it. So it's just a matter of time still. That for them little games are go over. Because you fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. A bongo grass cat. But them boy really take me for idiot. You understand? And them are the idiot. Because them sister them set up themselves with them head flying at this. The talk already, you know, so some leaders are going to roll downtown, you know, roll uptown, you know. And them prophecy they put on the table, you know, and swallow feel like go wash with blood, you know. I want to remember them things, you know, miss them boy I set up Jamaica people. I choose Jamaica people wiser than them, why them things they don't go on already. That's what I see right now. Me don't understand how the man them, who got the high school them in Kingston. All the Georges and the JC and the Ulmas and all of these high schools. All of them man they come turn big man in the place and professional people. So how come so much countryman dominate politics? What really a go on? How so much countryman? When we don't have a country school them go or a town school them go. But somehow, them as countryman in the parish man dominate the whole of the house of representative. Warm to the man them born at Kingston go to school. In a Kingston, Kawa. I be a friend, I bring in friend. It's not qualification I deal with it. It's friend I bring in friend, and to me know you long time. All them think they wrong to bongo grass cat, you know. Them think they can't wrong and how them wrong, you know. You understand me? Them think they be dump no and dash way. Because when a man qualify, him qualify. When a man don't qualify, him just don't qualify. You can't put a qualified man in a man with a qualified position. Because maybe a man is a doctor, but him don't know nothing about gardening, you know. Him don't know how to plant a corn, you know. You understand me? So the man who's the gardener, wiser than him. The man who mix the mortar with the house go. Is the man who draw the plan, get all the money, you know. But it's the man who mix the mortar and balance the water against the sand, against the cement. The house they go up and crack and bust and drop back down and wrong, you know. And yet they don't rate the man who mix the mortar, you know. And the man they make the house stand up, you know. So the people then forget some justice like this. You cannot take everything and go on like say, because you're privileged and because you're this and because people are entitled to nothing. And people pick me for go walk up and down and wander and go and avail with you, come give them where you want, give them to go call them shatter, little more, and all them kind of arms house there. Them things never go there. You understand? We want the politicians to identify with the resources of the land, because when you identify resources, you can create industries, and with doing so, you can create employment for the next and the next generation. That we don't have a bunch of high glutes down pan corner and we shall wander and then be a bad mind business, take them up and appear arms house go on. Because the youth them have things constructive to do. The bad mind thing can't go on. Because the youth have the ability in him to earn him dollar. You understand? When a youth can buy a youth a beer, that's different thing from when him can't buy him. When a youth can buy a youth a beer, the next youth can buy a next youth a beer and treat him girlfriend to certain thing. The different situation between the parties. When nobody don't have nothing to give nobody appear war and contention and misery. And that's why them have the youth them don't have the youth them a construct themselves that them a benefit from it. That makes you can respect a youth for that. And a youth respect a youth for that. I saw them boy, they come grow up and come see. Things are going where the bigger people them before them did alright with them one another. Alright, me going to the ghetto. A pound of sugar can't go serve for so long in every house. But this is sometime when my pound of sugar done, you might have a half pound of yours and my sugar done. Me still not feel shame or have no pride to say, what my neighbor, give me 2 spoonful of sugar now, and me not take it as nothing to come tell you say, oh, you go get your one sugar because me not rate you because you should have. No, we just share that little sugar, share that little salt, share flour, share everything where we can share. And that is to make we love one another and respect one another, you know. And we never have nothing to share. Now, look how much billions of dollars Jamaica have. Where the man them sit down on all of them money they for? I wait for. Where them I wait for? I must thief them, I wait for thief it. Because right now, me know if $6 billion more take out of revenue. And Jamaica still a run. A whole heap of money there. But some man just put it down there. When a little bit more little rainfall, him come tell about flood damage and how much billion and this and that and road and this and that and the road them stay the same way. Cause you watch TV. People are ball down the country where the man they come from. From about 30 years ago them have hole in a road there. From 30 years ago them have water problem. And no much minister change and promise them and the people them still have vote for them. Because I see people on TV are now little old man. And she a ball from she a young daughter. She a old lady now a shake. And still a talk about the councillor and the this and the that. Listen to me now, man. Jamaica people, a time for not stop them things, man. A time for not get rid of them little people, yeah. And me I show you this to you, no politician. Me I show you this from your heart. You see, because you go on like say you're untouchable. And the way you did the people them. Because anywhere in the world, some things will start reaching already, you know. Jamaica people love you too much. And you see, because Jamaica people put on there and them respect the choice what they make. That's why them don't deal with you and eat you already, you know. But you see, I don't like you, you know. I don't like you, I don't like people who take advantage of people and beat up people and because them can't defend themselves. You come and you take step on them and do them thing. Why, Mr. Man, me buy it out, you know. I mean, I show a politician say, right now, me feel like me that take on any politician physically in any kind of battle. Just put your little police where you don't set up to get gunshot aside and your soldier, a security, because you don't beat them up already, you know, and give some man some big gun to lick out them brain. But when a soldier they did not matter to you, and when a police they did not matter to you, politician, and when a security they did not matter to you, because something that you dead, and it's a countdown, so the less you not have to deal, so the better it is sooner. So me want me and you, politician, me I defend the people. I want me and any politician go out there and clash in a battle with a gun battle, with a machete battle, with a bow, arrow, spear, flings to name it. Me I defend the people. I'm ready to be a little David with any Goliath in a this, with the people rights and justice. Cause we wanna go out with a beer bongo grass cat arms house for the people. And them things have to go. You understand me? You want the place full of be a bush. Anyway, if you drive from here to Negril and a bush. How I go on? One time you used to drive and see corn, miles of corn. Banana, miles of banana. Cane, miles of cane. When me a little youth and who all know that. All the politician boy will sit down there. Know what I talk about. Where them thing there? Where you there so I do? Where you there so I do? You understand? Them thing there have to get some attention or you go and get the attention. Remember me telling that to the politician. Or we want to see some things are going now to bongo grass cat. We look at the mountain them, up here wild bush. And we are politician, them don't know any resource. Right now, all of the man them where a rule Jamaica, a countryman them, you know, all of them come from in the parishes. A one Kingston exists, and them don't say all Kingstonian are general and them captain the general ship. But yet, them countrymen are come from country and come before them come learn how to captain general ship. Them come to come wreck general ship and run general ship aground and make all the people who depend on general ship in a trouble, including the country people, them with them left a country, come a town, come talk about them one captain general ship. And look what happened to country people. Look how country people are ball. Country people are committed suicide. Man a kill him family and hang himself. We can't carry him find food for it. And country people are people we're supposed to have food. Regardless of where a countryman might not have. He must have food. I went from your back country until now. Food are not a problem a country, but yet a problem now. Because watch this. 10 tons as the garden parish of Jamaica. Like all in the parish of Jamaica. Plant food. 10 tons is the garden parish where known to plant the most food and outstanding in always bringing forward good harvest in agriculture. And look what's for St. Anne's there now in agriculture. Nowhere. The whole garden parish turn dirt and bush. No garden, no there no more. Our kind of business them thing there. Them thing they fit go away with now, man. We tired of them something now. It's either we're going or we're not going. And if everyone sit down upon them ass and pretend and go on like them not see where the situation is all about in a jam rock. Them have another surprise coming cause them must blind and can't see. Because a land of wood and water. How it becomes a land of wood and water? Because the vegetation is strong, the earth is strong, and we have water, although we're surrounded by salt water. No, we don't get rainwater like Jamaica, no, we don't have river. No island in the Caribbean have no river like Jamaica, the size river we have. Jamaica is a blessed place where the people of Jamaica are supposed to be better off than where them is here right now. You understand that? Me say someone no know where them a do a bongo grass cat. You understand? Because even when the pasture they there, the cow them a maga down. How we are going? You understand? The man them don't know what them doing. And it is not fair as a Jamaican born here, privileged to get the educational standards where one acquire through whatever means. And your little brother and sister who have not been privileged to get that standard is relying upon yours and your education and your standard. Protect them and give them livelihood, future, security, and all of these things that you becomes elected and appointed. So what you do? What you do about that? That is treason. That is treason. If a man inherit from a system and then when you look on it, him contribute back gun to the system where him no get no gun from. Because when them man they go to school as you, them no get no gun from no politician. No politician no give them that. Politician give them books freely, uniform freely, and education freely. So what has become of Jamaica that people can't afford to send them to go to school? People drop out at 9-year-old. People drop out at 8-year-old. People deposit a white car glass if in a school. And yet you're going to tell me about compulsory education. Where picnic must and bound and compel have to go to school. And yet, them out the street, you think that them parents want? Them parents are doing everything that is possible. But certain guys will make that possible and make it impossible. And yet them want more money every day. And then I think the little youth them, you go to school and you get all of the education where you're supposed to get, and you do your work and you get your levels and you get your subjects. And when you come out of school, you don't have no work, you don't have no form of survival. You have to still lean pan mama and lean pan papa to eat your little food, because if them not give you a little piece of bread, you don't know where going to take place. So enough little youth are trying to find ways and means of survival. And you now are going to find himself in a situation where someone introduced to him a way of it. Carry some drugs, go foreign, go look some food, can him say, man I come back here, I drive car and him say big man a big building in a New Kingston put up and all kind of things are going. And him don't know how that go, how them money they run, to make them the building they go. But it coming like a big man privilege to smuggle drugs and benefit. Cause ganja is a thing where it's just a smokables in Jamaica for certain people. But yet the people them who smoke ganja and get ridiculed and persecuted for ganja, and them a make money out of ganja, you know. And the people them, as far as them is concerned, them not associate with ganja. But yet them have some big building with them bill. And what? Ship them a ship ganja by the ton. The little youth them now, them can't ship ganja by the ton though, because them not have access to importation and exportation of goods in a them kind of manner them. So them a push coke all about in a different part of them. We say them a go foreign, go look a phone. But what? As you land, you go straight to jail. So nobody run and go think you go get rich and famous, not no man land. Nobody run and if you don't have no plan, you know no man land. Because all you got to is fugitive and reprobate and all kind of you turn all junkie too. Because enough man angle this thing here, name coke, and him leave himself wide open and exposed to it that little bit more of the coke angle him. So all of them little money where him did make out of coke gone back to satisfy him habit, because him know habit. You know understand? To him so have it. Him know habit. You understand? So all them things that take place where me not see them things that should have gone none at all. You understand? Somebody had do Jamaica people some serious evil and them things that go away. Self-reliance is a serious thing. Because if you sit down and talk about minister, if you do this and minister, if you do that and minister, not do this and minister, not do that. That kind of situation, get involved. Try to find a way to create some kind of way to employ yourself. Rely upon your ability. Apply yourself to certain things. He's a man who can do little thing, you have little talent. Get your talents together and make it work for you in a way how you can make it work for you by utilizing that talent. Me see the people them start do a little thing called Bend Down Plaza. The Bend Down Plaza thing work out to which part now them have organization where if we run off the same people them where themselves rely upon themselves and who start little Bend Down Plaza and it look like it a work. That two little house a bill and picnic can go to school and one little vehicle can buy and this. Them watch that and talk about them people that progress too much and the private sector who have them stores and I worry how the vendors make money on the sidewalk and it bother them. You understand? And them no farm organization. That organization should have been there to monitor the people in a way that the money where them get from the people having to pay to do sidewalk vendoring would have paid that organization instead of paying the organization out of the people tax to run them off a sidewalk and make them life impossible. All them foolishness. Anywhere me go in the world, me see free trade. Japan, when you walk on the streets of Japan, you have to be careful how you walk because you can walk out on people, goods and people. Because everybody's spread out. We go in Trinidad and the Caribbean all about. And that's all. When you go on the main street, it ram, no car can't drive on main street. And just food selling and goods selling and everybody in front of the store and everybody. Me not the United States of America. Me see man have him little stall in front of bank. That when you come out of the bank, you can buy a magazine or buy a bubble gum or buy something where suit you. You understand? And all them things you go on. You can't do them things in Jamaica. The place worse than any kind of South Africa apartheid business as far as me say. And it's pure black people. So you have some little mentality. People with apartheid mentality in a black skin. You call them roast breadfruit. And them people have mashed down Jamaica. Some people go like them privilege more than anyone else. And yet, them not contribute nothing. But yet them privilege. Privilege for what? You have to earn privilege. You understand? You have to earn as someone did earn it before you. You can't come talk about your born privilege. Not go so. Because every man is privileged to be privileged. Remember that. Enough people me know come from nowhere and come make themselves into celebrities and becomes privileged. So no man not no right to come go on like him want come style up people about underprivileged and Jamaica people are underprivileged and they so them for stay because that they so them belong. How where you no get that from? We don't take none of that from no now no. Because we to go to school barefoot now nothing neither. On some of the parents have to sell ganja apart from sell food and Brockstone. Our kind of stage that? A privileged stage? That you come sit down where you there now. And because you name honorable minister now, you come talk about underprivileged. Fire for that! Bongo grass cat. We not take that from the local Jamaican. Because we are Jamaican. And the same breath we're blowing out, you are blowing out David Jamaican. And the same breeze we are inhale. And the same water we are drink. And the same sun we are shine for you. And same Jamaican everything. And if I stick an earthquake or a tidal wave or a wicked hurricane was a lick, whether you're privileged or underprivileged, you're gonna fail it. Remember that bongo grass cat. Take back that and go away with that. If you're not underprivileged, you can't see people underprivileged because so you think it's so you are. And that's how it go. Saying, when a politician is employed by the people to put the people in a good position, it is not for them to do otherwise, because if you do otherwise, that only means that you are not selected for the job properly because you're not capable of doing what the people expect of you. So why you taking the money, politician? Why you taking razor pay, politician? Why you and your friend as politicians sit down and instead of working out the best way how to make the people live in unity and benefit them by living in unity, you create division amongst you one another, point on the finger and tell lie and go on, and the poor little people them still out there I pay for them taxes and I chew for them Jews and around there so I take out the money and I do what I do. Listen, that a treason in my book, you know, treason. And then you bring gun, come give the little youth them and incite them for fire gun in the name of politics, but to now get political mileage and democratic standard. That democracy no permit no man for fire no gun and kill no man. So any politician will introduce gun in a democracy, a treason him for put out and the square and shot. You understand me? Because anywhere else that go on other than Jamaica, I saw him go get it. Because what? We not no lie in Jamaica. Oh, I law something write with pencil. So I gotta use rubber when him ready. No law no gossip. The law govern the land. Whether you're rich Whether you're poor, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Chinese, whether we're who you is. You understand? You live by the principles where govern the law of the land. And if you break it, use a outlaw. And enough outlaw me see right now. I walk around with white collar and I get position and honorable. And I'm a outlaw because I break the law and yet the law can't arrest him or that. So where the police for? The police don't want a case. The police don't want importation of firearms case. The police don't want distribution of illegal firearm case. Them a good case. Why you also want shot a case? We shoot down a little youth in the ghetto. And you don't want to know where him get the big gun from. A union police way, they see a big gun a lick off of your head and a bore hole in your skull and your next policeman's skull, and the gun where you find the youth with bigger than your gun, and it's the same man where you say you are secure, and the same system where you are protect. I give them little youth that them bigger gun than yours. You know, it's a foolishness. Even the man them will say them a politician. Who are give the youth them bigger gun than the security? What is that? Where is your security? Where is your security when you give a youth a AK and give the police a little 9mm thing on him hip? Where your security there? Suppose the youth now with a big AK decide to come after you, where you have to protect you from him, and you give him gun bigger than the police, where supposed to protect you? You know, say I be a bongo grass cat, harms house are going in this, and it a kill too much little poor people for what? Where poor people are dead suffer. What benefit from that? Which youth out there can go to some same lick out tree, people head cup, and him alright today? Which you? Him a go dead tomorrow. Him come, yes, him big brother dead by what? Gone. Him yes, him next brother will follow him dead by gone. Him yes, him next brother will follow him dead by gone. And him end up with one. So where happened to him? Him a go dead like the rest of him brother them. Remember me tell you. And every youth out there feel like say, have a gun is protection. Have a gun, you can't have it, you know. Because you have to bury it sometime and hide it sometime. And you see, when you hide it at that time, the brother will take up fee when I come in now. You understand me? So at them kind of game, them have a play. Pan poor people picking out there now. George's youth, Woolmer's youth, KC youth, Camperdown youth. Name the high school then. At them school there, you out of street a bus gun, you know. At them youth there. Where the system just say them a bill for the progress and the prosperity of the nation. Someone carry gun come give them, and the police will fight gun crime. Him no one know where them gun they come from. That means that the police is a collaborator then. Because hear this, as far as the law is concerned. If a man see a man a commit a crime and him turn where him head because him feel like kind of fiend business, and someone dead, and it come be known say him did see when the man did I him the gun pan the man and no say nothing and no do nothing, in charge for the crime too, because that is conspiracy and collaboration. For you see a man or kill a man and you them ball out, then oh you ever bring some big gun now, come give some little youth now, and then go one side and claim say you don't associate with shatters. So, this who associate with who? How the shatter get the gun? Must be the guys they name private sector organization who are merchants who export and import things to and from Jamaica. It's only them alone have the privilege to bring in goods of every description, including the dopey gun. So, if the fighter of crime is saying that he's going after gun crime, and him don't want to hear how the youth get the gun where him find him with or kill him with or find an next youth with, how are we going to solve gun crime when you are chopping off the branch off a gun tree, chipping off the bark off a gun tree, stemming gun tree, and but here what you do with gun tree there, water it, After you chop off limb and stem and you water it, then more branch I go sprout, and more gun I go bear, and more people skull I go bust. It get out of control. That little more you hear say Jamaica people are the wickedest people on the face of the earth right now, and that them a try say. Them a try say Jamaica people are the wickedest people on the face of the earth because some little 19, 16, 17, 15, 14, 12, 13-year-old pitney exposed to some big dirty gun, and then when them watch the TV with a little youth psychology as a little youth watching a TV and watching all these violent films and start becomes the characters in these films. Them don't even know what them is doing. So when it comes down to the responsibility of who is responsible for all of these murders and all these youths killing and dying, who is going to take that responsibility? Who is going to take that blame? Who is the one that is behind the crime and making sure that crime commit? Because the police hand full. Furthermore, the police look like him do him have no hand. Because he sell gun and police will sell shot. Because him hungry and desperate, and gun becomes a trade now in a Jamaica, and yet we don't have no gun factory here, and we don't have no bullet factory here, and yet gun becomes a trade in a Jamaica, and it's an illegal substance where, like ganja, not supposed to go to and from and unnoticed. You understand me? Some more know where really ever go on a jam rock, you know, and all little youth about them, I talk to you know, you know me I talk to you, know, cause listen this. All people done all already, and I look forward to go dead. Youth want some life. Youth want to play. Youth want to dance. Youth want to sing. Youth want to develop himself in all different kinds of categories that later on, when he is a big man now, him can feel proud of the journey where him come through and be the person when become in life. No youth now live with an old man now. No youth now go live with an old man now. And I will create that. So old man, all politicians are old man. Every one of them are old man. And yet them no want the little youth them live for all. And the politician them was old man when was them was youth. Make it possible for them live till them old. Fire for that bongo grass cat. For as far as I concerned, and when I Selassie I come to Jamaica in 1966, them brother I implement this dopey gun fever we come kill out youth, you know. Cause when them see all the youth them embrace highly high. Them nervous cause them know say the whole of Jamaica are full of peer rasta and a beer love and vibration if them think couldn't thrive off. Cause peer vampirism them deal with. So them bring in them gun thing and come create out a prison business. Right now, them lock up you them in a prison and them can't even deal with it because them not have no facilities to deal with the amount of youth them lock up in a prison. 7 man in a one cell, 500 man I use 2 bathroom and 2 toilet, and all them kind of slackness there. A humanitarian crime them there. United Nations will come observe them thing there and make sure say them thing are come under interrogation and investigation. Now to bongo grass cat. You see right now, Jamaica want a revolution and a serious one. But when me talk revolution, me not talk about run up and fire gun, you know. All about the place like foolishness, you know. Because mental slavery is a dangerous crime. Because if you in a bandage and you chain up on your ankle and round your neck, you're going to always want to struggle to pull it and get away and run away. But when the chain beat out and turn in a shape of gun and put on your hip, what you think it on your hip for? You take yourself out of slavery, and that it on your hip for police, soldier, security, and shatter. At that big piece of whole chain them beat out and come back and turn a gun for you, for kill one another, for keep in a slavery same way. See? So nobody feel like say, I do them thing and I know what they're doing. You know? Them know exactly what them doing. But what is it all about? Because if you sit down every day and make something happen to you and you know nothing about it, who you gonna blame for that? Who you gonna blame for that? You are take one situation all the while and you not do nothing about it. Then when you ball, who are here? You know what I'm talking about? So listen now, youth and youth out there. Every youth owe it to themselves to be the Jamaicans that they are born to be. And no youth shouldn't make no Jamaican or any guy from nowhere come and put things in I'm way and in I'm head and in I'm position to change that. Him becomes a less Jamaican that him did set out to be when mother and father and family work hard, send him go to school and send she go to school. You understand? So me talk to the youth them now, you know, to make sure say you understand yourself, you know. Because someone want to know if it dead out and you them killing out. You know if it kill out to no one another. You see them smart? You see how them smart? Them can't manage it, you know, because the youth strong. So if it's gun for gun, the oppressor can't win. So that's what the oppressor do. Him just come give you a big gun, give your little brother a big gun and put a borderline. And then that's how it go. So you not do the job for the oppressor by killing out one another way. Him can't approach you because if him do that, it's going to be them against the youth and the youth can't lose. But when you have the youth against the youth, you're a loser. Because unity is strength, but divide is to be conquered and to be ruled and to be killed. And you end up with nothing. And you dead left your granny, you dead left your mother, who are going to bury them. You know, say, granny get buried by grandson. But we do go on with grandson over their own for bury granny and for bury mama. You see where I go on? Who do them thing there? Some big color white shot boy when know better than that and knows a crime that and knows they make fish shut off and chop off for that. You understand me? I'm in a business with a boy, I call this now. You see, any Jamaican who's an enemy of Jamaica, he is an enemy of Bonneville, I hate him with a passion to bongo brass. I'm a chant like a bingy and earthquake, lightning and thunder, brimstone and fire. For all of them little dirty bongo brass cat there, where things say, them going come round the place, he should go to my little brother and sister them. A fire for that, you know. Remember that, you know. So, nobody thinks a guy to him resign from him wickedness and claim say him no more. Oh, all when you're dead, you know, get to come here tell a man this, you know. Enough man thinks that when him dead it done, or when you're dead it start. Remember that. Because the evil way you do upon the earth, when you're dead, you have to go down to the Almighty, where judge all heart and thought of man. So nobody believe to a guy named privilege or name where him have access to people blood and you can drink up that. No, you have a power. All the judge them where I send you to prison, and the judicial system and the whole dirty system where I watch some big dirty criminal and because all of them are one collaborator. You have a judge where I got judge the whole of you. Remember that. Remember me telling you, you know that you know because you go to church, I don't pray to God, I don't that we don't expect. We don't expect. You cannot kill him like picking them out the way him create and then come to church come pray to God. God have in the region. I laugh him, I laugh half a man. The Almighty just a laugh, man. Because see when him ready for you, he when him ready for you, he not going to turn you someone in a rat. Someone not going to ban back roach. Someone not going to ban back worm. Someone not going to ban back all kind of things because him have the power to put the life in the body. And you see if you live as a man and make other people live like jankro and rat and roach, when your time come, you're going to forget your share of that life. You know what you did put out there, and you think, say, you can't get to it, boy. Show your name, who your name. Fire for you, you know. Fire for you. And remember, say you have your picnic them and your generation and your wife, you know. And everything what you do, left back, that's for them, you know. You understand me? I saw the game go. You think any man can change that? Which man can take out the prophecy out of the Bible and fix it for suit him? Which man? Even Lucifer. Not even Lucifer. Lucifer have a deal when an angel will come and arrest him and throw him at the bottomless pit. So you see, all who worship Lucifer, what will you be on that day when Lucifer are going to be thrown in the bottomless pit? So me a show little youth and youth say, no follow them little dirty men there. We come with them gun, come put it on your face. And him not bring grocery come. Him not bring sugar, cornmeal, flour, rice, salt, fish and oil. And gunshot can boil. You understand me? Him not bring them thing there. But him bring gun. So when him bring that far, if he just turn back in him face and lick out him brain, them arms house have to done with and go with. Come in us wait for. Where people are dead in Jamaica, we not fight no political war, no, because everybody get sensitive now. Nobody not defend the youth, nobody is not defend the labor right and the PNP. Check it. None of the youth are not defend it. Every man look something now. Man want drive nice car, man want wear nice clothes, man want live in a good house. You understand? And him find say, run back a politician, that now work. Because you do politician work, him a benefit, but you, little bit more, you a be run up and down from police, and you go to jail or you dead house, or whatever. You understand? So if you talk, you know, get conscious to where politics is concerned, and do even know politics, you know. So where a youth, I go kill a youth for, because a borderline, because you say this is a labor right and this is a PMP. Youth and you, also not go live, also not go make the people angle, you know. You can ban in a vicinity, and you ban as a labor right, and you ban as a PMP, then which part of your life I go head up? And then where did they feel labor right and PMP? Where did they feel them people in the garrison? You see anything? You know, the politician minister alone, you see, a benefit. And them alone rich enough. Them have the whole of the people's wealth. Because if a man can take how much $1 billion and how much money they so, that billions can take and it come like it not shake revenue. I remember one time when certain politicians take out something like 9 million, me say the whole of Jamaica economy collapse. You know what me talk about, you know? Me not have to call no name, but you don't know what me talk about in the Jamaica people. So, how come? No, a man can take 6 billion, 3 billion. Where him take it and go and do with it? Where him take it and do? Change it out in a foreign exchange and put it in a bank of foreign? I got him take it and do with it. Car, where them out with it? Because when me even spend it back in a Jamaica, to turn kings and build up industries, and then the Jamaica people that still benefit. You have jobs. You understand? Them take the money change out. Because me don't know where the money gone, where the money there. And if them can't take them kind of money there, and the revenue not shake, how much money really there in a revenue there? And people said dead out the street there, and can't find not even bulla. Nor bag juice, nor sky juice, nor bun, nor where them cars all up on shelf now for poor people yam. And man them get Sunday dinner again. Sometimes I'll have 7 Sunday parts before you eat the rice and peas. I saw the place I run now. So, how is that? When me a little youth, every Sunday rice and peas put on. Whether you live at Beverly Hills, whether you live at Russell Heights, whether you live anywhere in the ghetto, rice and peas go on every Sunday. You remember that? Who remember that? Who don't remember that? So what happened to make rice and peas can't go on now every Sunday? What go on? We're going forward or we're going backward? Where are we going? A time for Jamaica people put fun and joke behind and get themselves and get priorities sorted out. And if the guy where you put there, the politician, to do the job and do it, because listen this, a politician is a civil servant. Who is a servant? A servant is one that is appointed by the individual who want that servant to perform on his behalf and in his best interest. Whether it's in your house or in the field or anywhere, the servant is supposed to do what the master requires. The people are the master here. So when the people elect and appoint politician, is to work in their best interest to make freedom life better than what it is. So if you bring a servant in your house to dust and clean and wash and make your house feel comfortable and applicable for you to live in, and when you look, the servant take up your bed and put it out a door, him take up your fridge and him put it in a toilet, everything move and shift in your house, how long you gonna take a servant like that? You know, must get rid of a servant like that. So how come politicians as the civil servants and make so much mistake and appoint blame upon them one another? Say you do, and when you not power you do, and when you not power you do, and yet them still becomes servants. Them to get evicted out of the house now. The house belong to the people, and politician you're going there to keep the house clean and keep the people life comfortable. You know, going to the house, you point your finger upon one another and throw people after one another. You don't forget cat in our life. You don't forget it, you know, remember? Because every time you do them things, they have up on TV watching, you know. It's recorded, you know, politician. Everything you do, recorded, you know. And if people are going like them forgot it. Everything recorded in this land of Jamaica, that the land, where them say the land we love. Let justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Where the truth there, where the justice there. Who are share it, who have truth, who have justice. And not everyone. And where them say, out of many we are one. It should be one for all and all for one. To bongo grass yard. And so Jamaica people supposed to be. You understand? So how it becomes such a one-side situation. Alright, watch this. Above halfway tree, Labour Right and PMP live in front and beside and round about each other. Their children play together in the same park. Why below halfway tree? It is a garrison situation. Where although we have constituency, it busts up in a different garrisons. Where Labour Right oversaw and PMP oversaw. Me no grow saying in politics, I get on me born and grow. And when election a come, my mother love Labour, my father love PMP. But learn say tonight, you know, them a go hug up and kiss up and love up, you know, because no politician now make, because one party win, my mother not chat to my father, you know. And all who know about them thing there is the same ministers of government who when them come up in a politics, I saw them come see it a go. Where it no matter where a man think about Labour or PMP. That I know the issue. That I own private business. No man don't even know what man vote for. I'm not care neither. Him see red ink on your finger. I'm no business. Him not ask if a PMP or Labour you vote for. I'm no business. Him know you vote because him see you have on your red ink. That's how we grow up. You understand? But now you don't have to vote. Somebody vote for you. Listen to politician. I want to what? I want to really want from the people. I want to really want from the hungry Jamaican poor people, the descendants of slave. We have Emancipation Park. We get emancipated. If a man was a slave, bought, sold, owned by the slave master, the owner, but yet as a slave, you're entitled to food, raiment, shelter, and medication to be a healthy slave, to do the slave master job. When them say slavery abolished and the slave emancipated from slavery, did we get land? Did the slave get money? Did the slave get a roof over them head? Did the slave have him own name? He no still have the slave master name. He no live out a door. So which position better? When you was a slave or when you're free? Which position better? Because when you was a slave you have food, raiment, shelter and medication. Now you're free, you neither have food, raiment, shelter nor medication. So which position is better? So me I talk to all youth out there now. All policeman with you have a big dirty gun on you if you think anything that. All you is still a slave. All the prime minister is still a slave. Because this is if the prime minister does not see it necessary to do those things, that his people can be liberal, or come build Emancipation Park. And we not get no emancipation. Them not smart enough to see that. Them not wise enough to know say nothing not goes up. What happened to reparation? We see all nations get reparation. We see all the so-called Jews get reparation for what Hitler do them. What happened to slavery? Our foreparents work for how much 100 years and them not get no pay. So now we should have even inherit some of them work there. We still there, so we them not work. All we have is a big dirty gun where the same guy where we put in a power become give you work. Him give you that and say that your tool. Your tool can't fart brown. Your tool can't cut cane. Your tool can't cut cloth, nor leather, nor screwdriver pull nothing. So which tool that, eh? So if a man have a tool and is a gun, where am supposed to take it and go do with it? To eat food. You know, see them politicians them a breed violence. You know, see them man we are bring gun them a breed gun crime in a Jamaica. Eh? How much things in America for a man go buy? Why am choose to buy a gun? Look how much computer they bought. Look how much all different kind of instruments of construction and tools and equipment they bought. Where one gun money can buy a whole heap of them thing there. Cause one gun don't go good for one man. Cause 10 man can have one gun. Cause you don't know say them 10 man they go dead for that one gun there. So when 2 or 3 little gun come at the place, this is the money where buy them 2 or 3 gun there. Could have buy all 20 computer. Remember me tell you, all kind of youth have things to do. So anyone who bring them gun there, hate Jamaica with a passion. Any man who bring gun come to Jamaica, hate Jamaica people, hate we bad. And any little youth out there, where any man bring a gun come kill, him hate you with a passion, dead him while you're dead. But him when you want to kill some people for him, you understand? Until you're dead, cause you must dead. Cause you know that too, cause you see it happen. You see it, and you know so that's when your time come. That's all you want to live for. That's all you want to live for. The gun where you have, Marcus Garvey and Norman Manley did get into a conversation with the people at one stage. And when it was said by Marcus that when the people's backs are against the wall, he wouldn't even like to be a flea under the aggressor collar. And you know where Norman Manley said to him, say, oh yes, where are they gonna get arms? And you know Marcus said, you are going to arm them. And right now, who start bring gun come to Jamaica? Who start bring gun come to Jamaica? Everybody know who. Come give the little youth them gun and make them start kill and murder one another and lock them up in a prison and tell them. So when him kill a man in a politics, that's political crime, him can't go to prison for it. You hear all them something? That's how the politician will give him the gun. Tell him, say, when you kill a man in a politics, it's a political struggle. It does not have any law that governs a political struggle because that's what it is. So when you kill a man, it's not a crime. And yet up here 15 of them you they get 20, 30, 40, all 60 and concurrently and all them something there. What is them thing they about? Our man I go come in the country, in the island of Jamaica, and him come see our politics are run, how our politics are run. How the previous man them set it up, Bustamante and Norman man, I can remember say Bustamante was a PMP, you know, a two family, you know, them say a two, some people say a two brother, some people say a two cousin. But a family build the PMP party and branch out to form the Labour Party, you know. So it's one aim and objective, although it's two party. The two men them have the same aim and objective to take care of the people's welfare, well-being, future development, whatever, and run the place as a nation should. Run by politicians, run by Prime Minister, as Bustamante was the first Prime Minister of Jamaica when we get independence from the Queen of England. All them things in the man did that. See about, we could have survived and could have build we own ships and build we own airlines and repatriate yourself out of colonialism, you know. It's a diplomatic move them man they did a make. You understand? Because it's the route they would have to take. Because them was elders and them did know say it's a next generation that will carry it out. But them set the pattern for the next generation, come do the job, come improvise and make it possible that African people could have deliver themselves out of all of them arms house there. You know, see, because Bustamante, that man will face the battle, you know, and make the man them know, say, watch, shoot me and leave my people, you know. And them kind of leader, they are leader. You understand? Like Gojo and Bogle and them man there, will take it up on themselves. You know, see, and them kind of thing there. Yet you have some strangers coming amongst us, and them come with the idea, and for them idea, is to set upon one another because them a stranger, them may belong here. So them not nobody for lose. The family not go dead for them. I bear outcast people them. So when them come in, where them a come from and how them come with one intention. Come set people on one another. And them plan how to go about it. By come introduce guns in a political activism as man who is outsiders. Cause Buster Man did one about certain individual, you know. And so we say, watch out. You see him, don't invite him into active politics. Because him don't have a good reputation coming out of university as he mix up with Marxists and Lenin and communism. And him go to the PNP party and the PNP party refuse him because of when it stand for. And him come to the Labour Party and Buster Man to take him and seat him. In certain areas, we do certain things for the party, but not to be involved in active politics. And warn all politicians when he might leave politics, say don't make certain individual come into active politics because of his ideologies. And them allow him to come in with dictatorship and terrorism and all of the evil acts where we come see politics come get mixed up with by people who not come from both here. You understand? Them know me attack.